Good morning. Well, we got all rested up yesterday. It was Sunday and it's Monday morning and it's 9:15. Combines are ready and ready to roll. I believe he's got everything ready. Looks like rain is supposed to start making its way this way, so we're gonna see how much of the oats we can hammer off before that gets here. Okay, Daryl and the boys quickly ran a sample. It's dry, it was like 12.3. So we went from always fighting moisture, always not quite being dry, not quite be dry. Now we're good and dry, so, and now it'll rain. But we'll see what we can hammer off yet today. Whatever we get done, we get done.
Well, I was starting to make my good morning video and I got it vastly interrupted. We have a problem. You gotta do a quick walk around and see what's going on. That is not what we were wanting to see. Okay, so it appears we had the age-old problem here of spreader, for some reason or other, not getting the word from the the separator switch to engage. So for some reason the spreader wasn't turning, and we turned around and plugged the chopper, which is driven by a shaft, which snapped the far belt. So Peter's here to help me rip this all apart.
Well, that's not the start we wanted for Monday. Little Morton's got the belt. I'm ripping there, get them going, get it. Daryl's ripping it apart. It's 10 o'clock right now. And we'll see how quick we can get this combine going.
Okay, so I think I got the chopper unplugged. That's a bonus. So I think now we can throw it back together. I'll try turning that, but fairly certain. Okay, so we got this belt off, so we can put the belt on there. It wraps around there. As far as I know, we are ready for the new belt. Now we're just waiting on Kendall to get here. What I've done is I've stuck this bolt in that hole, and I've put one in here. That way this sheave is going to go on the same direction, so we get the same pin in the sheave that goes into these brass bushings. Sometimes that can be critical, sometimes not so much, but I just don't want to take a chance on it, so we're just gonna label them that way.
Well, this needs to come down perfect. Yeah, this needs to get loosened up.
Are we on the top already or not?
Yeah, you're everywhere. You need more length.
How much?
Are you on?
Yeah, I'm on. minutes.
Let me fire it up. This can all just go in my truck. Okay, it's 11:30. I left at 10. So one thing about our combines is you have a belt break and have stuff go down, but typically okay, your spreader still is not turning. There we go. It's going now. Auger in, you're good to go.
Okay, so for some reason, this thing defaulted back down to 60 RPM when I fired it up. So I've now got it back up to 440 RPM. Our spreader is now turning like it should. So believe it or not, all of that is an electronic problem. So you have hydraulics being driven by mechanical, and fault equals electronics. Isn't that lovely? But that is the day and age we live in. So we'll have to ask and see whether there's some kind of a, because like I said, we've had this trouble one or two other times, and I thought it was the other combine, but apparently it was this one. Okay, we are back at her. Weather is not like it was on Saturday. We are traveling 2.2 miles an hour now instead of the 3.4 or whatever we were doing on Saturday, and we're grumbling even doing it. So things have definitely changed here a little bit. Humidity is very high. They've been actually forecasting rain all day, so supposed to be rainy for today and tomorrow. That's why we tried to get an early start.
You know, that sound, not sure if you heard that, but that's thunder. That system is just missing. Our oat field is just over there, our next one. And that system looks like it just missed it. And that system is going that way. But we've got a potential another system coming in here. We're getting the odd drops. We've done 2 Super B loads already, and hopefully the rain doesn't okay, hopefully the rain doesn't we don't get any, not now. Oh, it's starting to rain a little bit. It looks like it's clearing up to the south, so hopefully it doesn't amount to enough that is going to stop us. A little bit of dust. Terry came out quickly this morning and he quickly harrowed this quarter section. We thought if it was going to rain, at least harrow it. So he just finished. We were hoping that the combines would both be rolling, that we'd get enough done that he could keep on going, but oh well. We got them both running now, and again, not sure why that spreader does what it does, but it wasn't turning. So the straw comes down, sits on the spreader, plugs the whole channel where the straw comes out, stops the chopper, blows that belt. Happens pretty quick. Well, I think Quinter's got this figured out, how to load these trucks nice and full. He has just enough, I think, in there. Well, it'll be close enough. That'll fill me up. And the rain is starting to let up, so if that's all we get, hopefully we're good for the rest of the day. Hopefully. Yeah, not quite full, but I'm close to the yard. I'm gonna go and dump this load.
Well, we are looking like we're gonna have to call it quits. We had just enough of a rain to get everything wet. You can see it in my mirror, but we have no dust coming out the back of the combine. There's straw, but no dust. So we got about 60 acres-ish done. No, it's not 60. What do we got? 40 acres done? Yeah, 40. A good 40 acres. So better than nothing, I guess, but not quite what we were hoping to. So I guess we'll have to see if we can find a rainy day project to do this afternoon. So, or maybe the sun will come out and we can go again, but right now not looking very hopeful.
Alright, we got rained out. We got just about 3 Super Beauties, and then we had a downpour. So I'm actually going to head off to our next field, and it's about 2 miles away, 3 miles away, and I'm just going to check that field out. See if
Campbell's gonna go to the field farm and just see whether it's raining there or not. Maybe we can go there.
the rains have been very spotty, so I'm going to whip over to that next field and just see if by chance it didn't get any rain. It could be wetter for all we know, but no harm in taking a look.
Ladder down. Okay. Then we'll bring him in the yard.
All right. Well, the opposite.
Actually, we'll just leave him on the east side of the yard for now.
It's wetter here, and now the sun's out. So, oh yeah. So now it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and if we get a couple hours, oats can surprise one, and the straw can dry up actually pretty quick. So it can if the humidity is low and the sun's out. So lots of what ifs. So now we sit in limbo all day, hoping that we can get going. But yeah, that's the last 240 in the oats.
Okay, so the sun came out, clouds all disappeared, we got a little bit of breeze, and we are back combining, so pretty happy about that. In fact, we actually were going a little bit better than we were before the rain. We're now at 2.6 mile an hour, so that's good. Look at what we found. I almost think that somebody's trying to watch what I'm doing. But by the look of it, they got a little too close, because something's not right. So, as you can see, the gap between us is getting small on this little 30-acre piece. The Dylan's right over there, and we just have, what, 2 up and downs or whatever in the middle, maybe 3. So this 30-acre piece is, we treated kind of the same as the half section around my yard, or the 260 acres around my yard. It's all the same half section, just with where you see this line here. It's a big ditch, provincial ditch called the Crooked Lake Channel, or Crooked Lake ditch, or channel, whatever. So that's what breaks the half section out. But anyway, so there's 264 acres in this field. So we are just about got this field wrapped up, and then we are down to one more chunk. This field has been a struggle today. Humidity's been up and everything. The grain's dry, but we have spent a good chunk of the day doing 140 acres. Well, minus the time where we had to quit because of the rain, but yeah. Hoping that maybe the next one will go a little bit better, because this is a little bit slow. So, okay, as you can see, Dylan is on the pass right beside me, which means we are on our last pass.
Well, we did it. We finished Daryl's field. Yeah, the last of Daryl's is going into that bin. And that'll be a wrap for the day. They're still calling for a chance. They're still calling for the chance of the showers for tonight and tomorrow morning. So I guess we'll see how that plays out. And yeah, hopefully we don't get it so we can finish the oats. But if we had a 1-inch rain, the ground would soak that up really quick. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Have yourself a good one.